all, Julian here with another anime review. There are just way too many isekai animes out nowadays that, I need something refreshing in the genre. Like, a different take, maybe a different type of hero. You should totally check out the Shield hero. The anime was insane and he's super cool. But how can the Shield hero be impressive? I mean, it's a shield. It's not even a weapon. It's something you defend yourself with. I am so insulted right now that I'm gonna be taking over this anime review for a bit. So it's time for the rising of the Shield hero. Alright, so I'm gonna lead this off in saying that I love that this is a new take on the isekai anime genre. I mean, most heroes are welcomed with open arms and treated so well, They get all the ladies, they get all the riches, they can't do anything wrong. But this, no. We're not gonna start this one off like that. Nope, not at all. Our hero, the Shield hero, is embarrassed. The first thing he comes, everything is taken away from him. He starts at the very bottom and truly gives this name its run for its money because he truly needs to rise up above everyone else. Not even just to get above everyone, just to be on the same level as them. And it was phenomenal to see him do that. So for me, the best part of this anime was the world building and the narrative is what I absolutely loved most about this series. Everyone's actions really affected the world in different ways, and we can see just how the other heroes were doing. I mean, they were off doing their own thing, but it really did impact the world, and it left real effects. Like Naofumi says in the series, this isn't a game. This is a real world with real implications, and the other heroes just don't seem to get that. So it was nice to see that there was a sort of realism going on in this world, that when you defeated the dragon, it didn't just vanish, right? You can go and loot it, but it's still there, right? It doesn't just magically poof, and it's gone, right? I mean, it does have some video game-like-esque to it, where the party system, the XP system, how they acquire abilities and stuff is very video game-like. But for the people in it, it's an actual real functioning world with gravity, laws of physics, and rules that govern the world. It's not some big magical, magic explained literally, okay, maybe it does explain everything to them, but there is a level of science and rules among things, right? You just can't do absurd amounts of things, right? For instance, being the Shield hero, he can't pick up any other weapon, which makes sense, right? Well, okay, makes sort of some sense, but you get where I'm going with this, right? At least there's a level of realism going on. And the lore is extremely deep, and it's not shallow, right? Like I said, with those easy explanations. The fact as well that the heroes came from entirely different worlds, different Japans, not different time periods in Japan, just literally different Japans, was completely mind-blowing, and I think is going to have a huge key point in the story going forward with the multiple realms and multiple worlds theory, and we'll see just exactly what these heroes are going to be up to. I mean, it is rather kind of disappointing to see that the other heroes are very lackluster, but it adds to the story, right? They're not completely, oh yeah, we tried to be superheroes and overpower the world. Yeah, but every action they had real world consequences, right? And Naofumi has to go and clean up right after them. Naofumi has this very sinister, very depressed, very emo, I have to go clean up after you. But it's not misplaced. I mean, he was definitely very mistreated throughout the kingdom, and now people are slowly trying to regain his favor. So we'll see going forward in the couple of other seasons, will his image change? Will he actually become nicer as well? Will they finally be able to play as a team? Who knows? But I feel like you have another point to say, don't you? Also, let's hope that they keep this level of quality moving forward. The openings were killer and stellar, and I've heard that our artists for those are making a comeback to return to do the next season's opening and endings as well. So I know they're going to be awesome and epic. I am looking forward to new party members joining the Shield Hero, as well as to where he will venture off to, or where he's going to profit from next. I mean, who knows with him, right? But the best part of the season, absolute best part for me, was when he got his revenge on the king and princess. I mean, it was so nice as well. It's kind of a breath of fresh air to see that the queen actually holds the majority power in the country instead of the king. I mean, it's a weird system that they have that the youngest princess is the one that ascends the throne, but it kind of puts that whole system on its head, which was a nice take as well. I mean, like I said earlier, I hope that they keep the level of quality, and I hope they keep the animation just as nice as they did with the first season. I mean, maybe that's what all the delays were about for these next ones. Maybe they had to just get it right. I mean, okay, COVID maybe had a role in it, but it's finally coming. I can't wait. Now it's time for a romance corner, and we're going to talk about Naofumi and Raphtalia. Now, I get it, I could talk about the other party members and the princess that has also fallen in love with him, but nothing quite got me like Naofumi and Raphtalia, just because of how close they were and how long they've been together. I mean, she's developed some really strong feelings, and it's not just like master and slave anymore, and she wants to be seen as an equal to Naofumi, right? By the end of the series, season I should say, she was really pining for his attention and to be seen as an equal to him. And she wants him to stay. She wants him to stay with her. I mean, I think that they're all gonna stay together, but I mean, his party members are getting quite strong themselves. I mean, they're all leading up to being very important roles. The next queen, well, actually, two of them are actually gonna be queens. I mean, yes, I know the princess didn't really technically join his party, but she's always been around to help him. But we'll see in the second season if that's actually going to be still the case. I mean, I know he did pick up another party member at the end of season 1, but we didn't get a lot of screen time with that, so hopefully we'll get to pick up and see what he ends up doing with her. But again, Raphtalia and Naofumi, I think, are going to make a sweet couple, and I hope by the end of the series, again, I haven't read the light novel, I don't know about the manga, so no spoilers. I don't know if they're going to end up together, but I really, really do hope they do. Alright guys, this took me a while, but I'm going to narrow this down to the 3 reasons why you should be watching this anime. Number 1, it is thrilling. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat wondering what's gonna happen. Is he gonna make it through? How is he gonna survive? Oh my god, those twists. Like, oh my gosh. It was so amazing to watch. But it leads into our second point. Number 2, it is a mystery. I mean, there's just so much going on, and we're left in the dark as to what's going on. So we're just like the characters. We don't know what's happening. We don't know why it's happening. But we want to find out. We want to know. You're so deep invested in this plot that you have to find out with them. And that's what I liked about it. I mean, I was so deeply invested, which comes down to number 3 on this list. Number 3 was the narrative. It was amazing storytelling. The lore was so deep and rich. I loved it. I love that this is a series I can get behind. It's not so poofy and magical, where it's just like, oh, with a wave of our wand, we explained quickly how this came to be, and we glossed over it and moved on quickly to the next thing. No, they take their time, they meticulously explain it, or they leave it as a mystery to be unraveled at a later time. And I hope, because it got 3 seasons, we're gonna have some more amazing storytelling. A truly an amazing anime that I can't wait to continue. But unfortunately, this review must come to an end, which I don't know why I'm ending. I guess because I took over this review, I gotta end it now. But now or never, we're just finding out. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews on the following seasons for this series. Anyway guys, we hope to see you guys in our next video. Take care now. Now with season 2 right around the corner, I honestly can't wait. I hope season 3 also won't be taking that long as season 2 has. I mean, it's been about 3 years. I mean, it was okay. It was supposed to come out in 2021, but it was delayed, probably due to COVID. I'm hoping because of production issues. I'm hoping nothing more of it. And I hope it all airs without a problem, without a sitch, and we don't have to wait like delays for weeks about not getting an episode. I'm looking at you, 86.